everyone, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to Farming Simulator 25. We are here in Ashton Corners, and yes, we are in the garage because it's unfortunately started to rain. We legit just got done in time with about a dozen contracts, all for harvesting corn. We even had about 700 liters left over from all of these contracts that we just kind of threw in our own silo system. So let's go ahead and get these completed out. And I am going to have to adjust my plan for the day because of the rain. Because I was considering selecting all the contracts for harvesting soybeans because it's that time of year and a lot of farmers are asking for help. But I'm not gonna accept those until we figure out when this rain's gonna end. And I love having a mod that allows me to have more than 3 contracts going at once. Yeah, all of these, crap, you can't see, I'm sorry. Well, you can see this. Basically I have 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 contracts. Smallest one being this little field. What was that, field 19, 18? I can't see from this distance, I'm sorry. Oh, field 18 is right there, it's a little bigger. All the way up to field 50, which is a nice big field. So there's a few more dollars there waiting for us. You could also do some cultivating. I'd rather not get my stuff all gummed up. Same with doing some lime spreading. And I mean, the only thing we might be able to do is pick some stones. I know I could use some stones to make more lime, so I can do those liming contracts. But in the meantime, I don't know why I'm running, but there we go. I actually need to get some of my vehicles out of the shop because we need to get our combine in there. Yeah, I was actually changing the oil on this pickup, getting it ready for winter. Basically doing a swap out of all the fluids in it. This guy, similar, but we were also just doing an inspection of it. So, let's get these both brought down. There we go. Well, that's one way to test out this suspension. We do have some lights installed in here now. I don't know why there's no lights in here to begin with, but... And I apologize for the sniffles. I am still under the weather. Uh-oh. Well, no wonder you're being blocked. You're way off track. What the hell is going on with you? You're not supposed to be anywhere over here. I think Paul got drunk again. Good help is so hard to find now. Nowadays. All right. Okay. See. Yeah, he was going this way, then decided to just kind of slowly, lazily turn left. Sounds about right. Alright. Let him back to do his thing so we can do our thing. I'm just wanting to get these vehicles out since they've already been maintained and they're ready to go for winter. I do want to get both of those trucks into the shop as well. But this is our main plow truck for right now. This will be the other one. And this will be a third one if we have the people. But everyone has, well, This one does not. So this is going to be the last resort if we have a breakdown. Because both of these vehicles have their emergency lights, yellow and white lights. So those will do the work, the heavy work. So, and we also have this lovely vehicle as well if we need to. I can get a 3-point adapter or 3-point plow or snow thrower thrown onto this. So this thing's really nice to get in between buildings and whatnot. The 4-wheel steer and everything, yeah, this thing's nice. Hopefully we don't have too much snow this winter. Speaking of which, there's apparently a big snowstorm heading my way this weekend. Basically, the day that this video gets released is when it's supposed to start doing it in the evening. So, yay me. Not too bad about getting a quick bath as it gets parked. Now let's go get our combine. After getting all those fields harvested for our neighbors, I was wanting to go through the header, but not in this rain. So we're gonna pop that off. Basically, hour-wise, it looks like we're about ready for an oil change, so that's going to be the big thing. But I'm really wanting to give this a nice once-over as well. We'll go around and take a look at our cattle, make sure everyone is doing well. I did check them first thing this morning. Everyone seemed to be doing fine. But it doesn't hurt to do a second look to ensure nothing's gone awry or anything like that. So without those being down or being up like they were when I tried this before, I can get most of this in. Sweet. Since we're doing an inspection, we're going to go ahead and get everything unfolded. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and shut that off. Yeah, we're definitely showing some wear and tear, so we're going to go through this and get everything fixed up. But in the meantime, let's go. Even though it's raining, well, I'm not going to melt. Let's go take a look. Make sure our animals are doing well, especially in this weather. It sounds like the cows are enjoying it. Up and over. Yeah, I'd say they're doing fine. Food looks to be in decent order. I kind of wish I could get a roof put over this food pen or food trough, whatever you want to call it. But see, every time all right, cattle, I'm trying to talk here. Same with you, train. Every time I try to put a roof over it, the cows decide they don't like it and they knock it off. So guess they don't get a lid over that. Got plenty of straw in there. Plus we got bales out here. Is that so? You ate your way through the bale, didn't you? Now you're stuck. Yeah. Can't help you. Oh, little lonely cow over here just relaxing. Is that so? Not too much manure here. Nothing too crazy I need to be concerned about getting that out and emptied. We will muck it out when it stops raining and things dry out a little bit though. Just so that way we can keep their areas clean and organized. So still don't have any pigs on the farm yet. We're working on that though. It's like the manure pit over here is doing, it's not too crazy. Oh. Their manure pit over here, however, They got quite a bit. Alrighty then. We may have to get them a little bit more straw, but I think they're doing fine for the most part. We may come over and give them a little bit more TMR. I think our silage is just about ready. So when we get around to making TMR, we'll pop those open and go at it from there. Now let's come up here and take a look at how our cattle are doing up here. Yeah, gotta wait till spring before we can go through and plant more grass, I guess. Yeah? Yeah, food seems to be in good order. Only 30 head in this barn. Doesn't look like much, but it's a big barn, so. And they can be noisy in here. How are we looking in the slurry tank? Because why not? Let's have them all open. Alright, we're going to look into getting slurry spread. I think that's the manure. So one thing I'm thinking about doing is there's an all-in-one cattle shed now. That just came out like yesterday or today. Part of me is tempted to sell this and bring that in, and that has like a ton of things, ton of options that we can do with it. Let's see what's going on in here. How things are going. I'm getting low on hay, which I'm pretty sure I still have hay bales. I'm gonna have to go take a look. But it's making a silage. There we go. Alright, so 1 hay equals 1 silage. Same with straw and grass. I guess we are making some pig food out of the corn, wheat, canola, and sugar beets. Of course, we were making hay from grass, so as that's going down, the hay should be increasing, but it's being used by silage. And TMR. Which don't have much TMR, but I haven't pulled from here either. So I'm not sure what's going on with that. Maybe it's because hay is being used by silage and TMR. So, but we need silage to make TMR as well. Oy vey. And since we're here, we are out of space on the lime. We're gonna have to figure out a storage solution for that. But I'm glad to see that we have enough stones in there, about 44%, that once we start using the lime, we'll be good. So nice quick little update here in Ashton Corners. Nothing too crazy going on. Just some fall work here and there. Like I said, I'm going to figure out when this rain is going to end. So it looks like about 2 or 3 from what I'm seeing here. And then not until tomorrow morning. So I might be able to pick up a couple of those contracts and get those taken care of. They may not like it that I'm